$339 extra each and every month for SSI in 2024. Supplemental security income. I have all the details and exactly what you need to know right here in the video. Let's get right into it. I know in this video, I do want to share with you the details of a new report that was released suggesting SSI beneficiaries should be getting $339 more on average above and beyond your regular monthly benefit on a monthly basis. Now, this would also include all 8 million SSI beneficiaries, and would this be life-changing for the beneficiaries? I think we can all probably agree, yes, an extra $339 more every single month would be absolutely life-changing for SSI, especially with the maximum benefit being $943 for an individual in 2024. Yeah, this would be very, very life-changing. Now, not only that, I do want to talk about a piece of legislation out there as well, suggesting the exact same thing, increasing SSI benefits by $339 more every single month. Now, I want to cover both of these for you here in this video. Let's get into it and talk through the details, as we do have a lot to talk about. And again, this is specifically focused on SSI, Supplemental Security Income. Really fast before we do, thanks so much for joining me. If you have not done so yet, make sure to subscribe down below. It is a super busy time right now, and 2024 is the year of Social Security and fixed income benefits. And remember, SSI is also administered by the Social Security Administration. Therefore, it falls into the category of Social Security benefits, and it's going to be very, very busy throughout the entire year of 2024. I guarantee it. Also, make sure to hit that like button down below, the thumbs up button. It gives me feedback on videos like this if you liked it, if it was informative, if it is helpful, and it helps other people find this video as well and get this very valuable information. So again, please subscribe and hit the like button down below, and let's get into it and talk about the details of this report suggesting $339 more on average every single month for SSI beneficiaries, plus the piece of legislation out there as well suggesting the exact same thing. Seems kind of interesting, right? I actually think it's very interesting that this report is coming out suggesting this, and this legislation is also saying the exact same thing. Is it maybe a sign that SSI beneficiaries should be getting, I don't know, maybe $339 more per month on top of their benefit? Sounds pretty good to me, right? Sign us up. Let's do it, okay? Anyway, let me talk you through the details of this report first, and then I will get into the legislation as well. So stay tuned here because there's a lot of information here. All right, so let's buzz through the details of this report first, and then I'll get into that legislation, okay? All right, so here's what's going on. This report is coming out suggesting Social Security beneficiaries, and again, when I say Social Security beneficiaries, I'm also referring to SSI. It's all fixed income beneficiaries who receive benefits from Social Security. And again, SSI benefits are administered by Social Security, okay? So when I say Social Security, I mean SSI as well, okay? All right, so anyway, the report comes out and suggests that Social Security beneficiaries have lost 36% of purchasing power of their monthly benefits since the year 2000, okay? So going back, call it 24 years, benefits have lost 36% of their purchasing power. In other words, benefits are losing purchasing power, as in losing value, because the COLA, the cost of living adjustment, is not keeping up with real inflation. Again, is that surprising to anybody? No, not us. We know the details about this, right? We all completely understand the COLA falls well below where real inflation actually is. We know this, okay? This is no surprise to anybody, okay? We've been talking about this for years. However, this would suggest that if benefits are below where they have been because they've lost 36% of their purchasing power, that simply means benefits should be 36% higher than where they are now, okay? Let's run the math on this really quickly. Remember, the maximum benefit 2024, as you know, obviously, is $943 for an individual. Well, guess what? A 36% increase on that would raise benefits up to $1,282 a month for SSI beneficiaries, okay? That is an increase of $339 a month. That'd be amazing, right? Could you imagine raising SSI benefits from $943, the maximum, by $339 a month up to $1,282? That'd be pretty nice, right? That'd be life-changing. That'd be amazing for a lot of people. That'd be huge, huge, huge. What would an extra $339 a month do for you? I mean, just the list goes on, right? You don't need to leave a list. I mean, you can if you want to, but just think of all the possibilities. That'd be amazing for a lot of people, okay? So that's what this is suggesting. Now, again, how would they do this, okay? Here's what it comes down to. A simple adjustment to the way that the COLA is calculated. Right now, it is calculated from the CPIW, Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers, and they simply want to change it to the CPIE, Consumer Price Index for the elderly. That's it. One simple change. Now, the difference between these two is a little bit, couple tenths of a percent each and every year, maybe 1%, maybe 1.2%, but not that much. But here's the thing, over long periods of time with compounding, this is where the real money starts rolling in, okay? Now remember, in this study here and in this report, they're suggesting a 24-year period of time. Well, guess what? 0.2% here, 0.5% here, 1.2% there, 0.8% there, 0.1% there. Things like this, they all add up and compounded time over time, year over year for 24 years. Now we're talking a discrepancy of $339. That's the difference, okay? That's a lot of money, okay? To basically be stiffed $339 over 24 years because of inaction out of Congress. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it, right? Obviously, I'm being sarcastic, okay? All right, so that is the report that's out there. Now, next, let me share with you this piece of legislation that is literally suggesting the exact same thing here, okay? So as of right now, we know the federal poverty line for 2024 is about $15,380 for the entire year, or guess what? $1,281 a month. Does that number ring a bell or come very, very close to what I was just talking about? The $1,282 a month, which would be a 36% increase on the $943 monthly benefit for SSI benefits for 2024? Yeah, weird, huh? Yeah, exactly. Well, let me explain the details. So there's legislation out there, the SSI Restoration Act, which is one of those major pieces of legislation that is out there suggesting to reform SSI in a major way. Because when was the last time SSI was reformed? Yeah, you'll guess it, 1989. Yeah, that's when it happened, okay? 1989 was the last time that SSI undertook any major reform at all. Okay, that's a long time ago. How many years ago was that? What is that, 35 years ago? Yeah, 35 years ago was the last time SSI had any major reform. Do you think it's about time? Probably, right? Okay, so here's what's going on here. Now, within the SSI Restoration Act, there's a lot of different things about this that they want to do to SSI, and a lot of which I think we'd probably agree with. The number one that many people are focusing on is raising benefits up to the federal poverty line. Well, guess what? In 2024, the federal poverty line is $1,281 a month. Interesting. That's right in line with a 36% increase to benefits that we just talked about, according to this report as well. Surprising, right? It's weird that these numbers are falling on literally the exact same spot. $1,281 and $1,282. Okay, fine, they're $1 off, but okay. You get my point, okay? A little bit of rounding here, and fine, we're on the exact same number, okay? We're literally at the same spot. So my point is, that is the federal poverty line, okay? Now just imagine, what would happen if they raised the maximum benefit for SSI beneficiaries up to the federal poverty line, and they adjusted for this discrepancy in benefits? Well, guess what? 8 million people, or thereabout, who receive SSI have been immediately lifted out of poverty. Do you think that would be a win in 2024 on an election year? I'm not really sure, but I'm going to go ahead and guess for a second. Yes. Yes is my guess, okay? By the way, that rhymes. Yes is my guess. So yeah, that would be my guess right there. I think that lifting 8 million people or thereabouts out of poverty on an election year would probably be a win. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just a fool, but I don't really think so, right? I think that'd probably be a win for anybody who's taking and keeping score on this stuff, right? So anyway, of course, we'll have to continue watching everything very closely here to see what happens, but there's a lot of information out there suggesting that benefits need to be higher, not only for Social Security, but SSI, and basically everybody that receives benefits under Social Security that are received by the administration, right? Which, by the way, it's rapidly approaching 72 million people. It's a lot of people that receive benefits, okay? Social Security, they have a lot on their hands. They're sending out a lot of checks every single month, right? They're also collecting a lot of money on a monthly basis as well. So don't act like they're just handing out money, because they're also collecting a boatload of money as well, okay? Billions of dollars a month of benefits that they're paying out, and billions of dollars of tax revenues on a monthly basis that they're also taking in, okay? So just want to make it very fair here. So we can all see what's going on. But anyway, this is what I want to share with you. The report here suggesting benefits should be increased by 36% to make up for the discrepancy that they've stiffed us out of over 24 years, which would calculate into $339 a month, plus the legislation suggesting essentially the exact same thing, an increase of $339 a month up to the federal poverty line, $1,282 or $1,281 a month exactly, okay? Interesting how these are converging on the exact same number, okay? Anyway, I'll keep you posted with any further details. There's a lot going on, and I guarantee you, as we work our way through 2024, it is going to be nutso, busy, crazy, whatever you want to call it. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on, and I guarantee it, okay? Either way, I'll continue watching everything very closely, and I'll bring you the latest updates as that information is hitting the wire. I'll bring it right here for you, break it all down, let you know what's going on, and any further details of what's going on out there, including all this legislation and any changes or reform to these very important benefits that may suggest more money in your pocket. Either way, hope this helps you. Again, please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. And also make sure to hit the like button down below, give it a thumbs up, and again, it helps other people find this video, and it gives me anonymous feedback to better understand, was it helpful, was it informative, was it educational, and did I follow through with what I said I was going to with the title and what I said at the beginning of the video. Either way, enjoy your day, take care, have a good one, and I'll catch you again later.